anyways, if you're watching the recording and you aren't familiar with how to go Ruby, we got cut off. So DM me or Ashlyn, one of us, and we can go over with you how to go Ruby privately or send you a training video on it. Okay, anyway, so we're only going to be focusing on going Ruby in September. Now in October, when we do October kickoff, then we will go over how to go Emerald. And when we go November, we'll do Diamond and so on. So anyways, we're going to focus on one at a time, so it's not so overwhelming. But if you're doing 4-in-1, this is the main thing to let sink in. If you are doing 4-in-1, you will naturally promote, but you have to do 4-in-1. So if what you did in August didn't work and you didn't reach your goal, it's okay. Leave it there. Leave it in August. Do not take it with you tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day. You need to pray over it. You need to exhale, inhale, or inhale, then exhale, and let it go. Okay? Because it's not going into September with you. Don't bring no bad juju. You are going nowhere but forward. Okay? You can go nowhere but up at this point. And so if what you did in August didn't work, do more in September. And I can promise you, because me as y'all's leader, I know I wasn't doing this much in August. So I know that whenever I upgrade and start doing this in August or in September, my results are going to be a lot more than they were in August. So same for you guys. If you follow this, you will get the results. You will naturally. Literally, these are not anything extra that we don't already do. It's just more of the things that we already do. That's it. There's no secret sauce. I'm lying. There is a secret sauce, and you want to know what it is? Mindset. It's the shift. It's either you're going to do it or you're not going to do it. And so you have to make the decision, and I encourage you to make the decision tonight. Am I ready to commit to this and actually do it and make it happen and make change for my family and check off all the goals that I joined It Works to do? Or am I not willing to? And that doesn't mean that you have to take, this is something else I want to stress. It doesn't mean that you have to have 3 to 4 hours a day. When Courtney was going over this, she said she's been doing this for a bit, and it takes her 1 hour. 1 hour a day. That's it. She wakes up early in the morning before her children, which is what I do. So I'm going to stress to you, honestly, to get it done in the mornings. If you can find time in your morning, if you can get up an extra hour earlier in the mornings, get it done in the mornings, then you have the whole day and the whole night to respond back to things as they come in when you get a chance to. And you have the whole day to be with your family, and you don't have to stress about getting them situated and occupied so you can finish up tasks that you get done that day, that night. So I urge you to do it in the mornings if at all possible. But anyways, it only takes an hour. But it takes an hour of, my keys are, I have no idea, maybe hanging up, maybe on the couch. Okay, give me just a second. Anyways, I urge you to, I don't remember what I was saying, but take an hour and make sure that it's an intentional hour. So that means no scrolling, no responding back to people's messages, ignore them. They can wait, okay, until you're done, and then you can respond back to them when you get a chance. So don't respond back to anybody until you got all of your messages out, you've got all your friends requests sent, like your whole entire thing is done, except the posting, of course. You don't want to do business post, product post, random post all at one time, because that's not going to be effective. Let's spread it out during the day, set your alarms for those. So pick out which one you're going to do in the morning, which one at lunch, and which one at night, and set an alarm so that you don't forget. That's where Google Keeps is going to come in handy for you. If you're not using it yet, use it. Pre-plan it, set an alarm. It will go off on your phone like a little notification. You tap the notification, you click copy, you go to your Facebook, you click paste, and it's there. Go grab the photo from your gallery, have it ready to go, have it already edited, and then post it. And it literally, I do that every week, and it takes me like, actually, I can tell y'all, I've done something really fun with Diana and Paige, and we recorded our week last week. And so I can tell you exactly how long it took me. 1 second. So to throw up my post, it took me literally 2 minutes. 2 minutes to copy, paste, throw it up. And that was probably with the baby crying. The next time I threw up a post, it took me 45 seconds. If you ain't got 45 seconds to post, girl, we got an issue. So plan it out. Plan it out. It doesn't have to be busy work. It can be something that you literally just do on the go. So anyways, and then self-development, I want to make sure that y'all know that you need to get into some self-development. It is on your list of things to do. Do not check it off if you're not actually doing it. Your self-development should be done in the morning time. Self-development is not a nighttime task, because then you just go to sleep and it's over with. You need something to set your day up before you start messaging potentials, because they can feel, I know this sounds crazy, but if you message someone in a bad mood or in a bad headspace, they feel it. They feel it. It bleeds through the message. So do your self-development in the mornings, whether it's a podcast, a book, whatever, it's praying, whatever it is. Do it in the mornings. I am going to be, and I'm actually doing this with a couple other people. If anybody wants to do it with this, reach out to me and let me know. But a few of us are reading the book, The Power of One More by Ed Milet this month, and it's going to be so good. So stinking good. So if anybody wants to read that with us, you are free to. Just let me know. Trying to make sure I went over everything. Oh, we're going to do weekly Zooms, by the way, every Thursdays at 8:30. So mark them in your calendar. Thursdays, 8:30. The lounge, I was going to mention that too while we're on here. So make sure that y'all are utilizing the lounge page. I have a couple other leaders that are going to be coming in there and helping out with it and sharing. They're just sidelines that are eager to share their tips and stuff in there. So it's going to be even better because we'll have more people sharing in there. But anytime that y'all feel like you want to share a post or you want to go live, do so. Do so, because it's only going to work if we're all using it. And so your potentials that you're adding in want to see and hear from you too. So make sure that you're utilizing that. Share things that you think would benefit a potential customer, how you felt whenever you joined, and how you're doing now, your wins, why you joined, just things that would help a potential out. So post those things in there and then get them on the phone. If you're scared of doing phone interviews after you get them in the lounge by yourself, reach out to me and I'll do one with you. I have a link that has all of the times that I'm available. We can send it to them and get one scheduled. So I'm always willing to hop on the phone with you guys. Okay, I think that's it. Does anybody else have anything that they want to add? Any questions about anything?
I was just wondering, when you mentioned the posts like 3 times a day, do you mean like stories or do you mean like actual posts on the page?
That's a good question. So both. So on here, it says business post, product post, random post. That's going to be on your regular Facebook, but then it also has a spot that says stories. Y'all don't forget about your stories. Make sure that you're sharing in there multiple times a day. So if you're setting an alarm to post, just go ahead and do your stories at the same time. Whenever I post, I always make sure I go to my stories. So show your face, talk on there. Your stories should be the same as your page. You don't want it to be all at work. So that's why it has random posts on there, because you need to share stuff about you and your life. Same thing on your stories. Make sure you're sharing. It can be a picture of your food, what you're having for dinner. It can be an animal playing, kids playing. Just make sure that you're sharing stuff about you on your stories too. So it gives, otherwise they'll just start scrolling past your story and you want them to come and watch it. Yeah, don't add double product slides. Just add it one time. So like Ashlyn was saying, not one in the morning and then one in the afternoon. You could do talking about the coffee in the mornings and then your life, and then at nighttime a business one in there, but you don't want to do product. You know what I'm saying? So split them up and mix it up. Yes, make sure the first slide runs out there before you add them again. Yep. Unless it's like you talking or something, but if it's like a product thing, then yeah, it needs to go first. Okay, y'all have any other tips that y'all think that would benefit everybody in going into September? Diana? Ashlyn?
I don't really have anything. I mean, I can't hardly talk, so I sound like a man, but I'm so hoarse. But I just, you covered it all. I just would say stay true to your self-development and make sure that you really understand what all these tasks are before moving forward, because that's the one thing that's going to slow you down is when you get in the middle of your day and you're like, okay, well, I need to do this now, but I don't want to bug anybody. And if we can't get on Zoom, I'm really not going to understand it. That's going to take another 30 minutes. And then you're just like, screw it, I'm not going to do it. And then you forget some of the most important things, and that's going to really affect your business. So I would just say, just make sure that you're really clear on what you're supposed to do every day, and keeping in contact with, us leaders, and making sure that you're following along with the chat. I know that it can be a lot of stuff going on in there and it seems like it's just a lot of talking, but if you'll actually just scroll through there, you'll see that it's a lot of good tips that you can utilize for your business. So just make sure that you're at least popping in there once a day or so, and scrolling back through there and soaking up all those tips. But other than that, just be excited and don't stress over what you're supposed to do every day. It's just going to come as second nature eventually. I mean, you do it after 2 weeks and you're not even going to realize that you're doing it. So just be willing to be patient and be consistent. Well, that's all I would add.
And be loud, you guys. Be loud about what you're doing and why. So like in September, we're all pushing for Ruby. We're all at the same goal. And so be loud about that on your social medias. What is the extra $12.50 going to do for you and your family? And post about that and I know it might sound repetitive sometimes, and you might be like, I just posted this yesterday, but repetition is key, and sometimes people need to see it. I think they say like 5 to 7 times before they'll actually commit, something like that. So make sure that you are posting it. You're not being annoying. Think about it. You're adding 50 new friends a day to each platform. That's 50 new friends a day that did not see that yesterday. So it's okay if it's a little bit repetitive. You can word it differently each time, but be loud about your stuff. I'm going to talk about, literally, people are going to be so freaking sick of me because I'm talking about this every single stinking day. I am manifesting it. I am talking about it loud on my social media. I am praying over it. We're going to ask, God's going to put his hands on this and he's going to give it to me because I'm going to pray for it so hard. He's going to be like, girl, we're going to bless it because I'm tired of hearing it. So anyways, I'm serious. They're going to be sick of me. But you know what? $20,000 is a lot on the line for my family for me not to be loud about. I mean, shoot, this 1150 can change so many of you guys' lives. Imagine the people that we haven't even talked to yet that we're going to touch and be able to change their lives also, because it's not just us that can earn it. They can earn it too. And so now we have an amazing system. We know exactly what we're all doing. So when these girls come in and they finish their first week training, you know what we're going to start them on? This. So that they can start running and they can grab Ruby 2, Emerald, and Diamond. And it's not just us winning, but those newbies are coming out of the gate winning too and running for the bonuses. So anyways, be loud about it because you never know who needs it. And that might just be what makes them say like, okay, she's serious about this. I'm in. I want to be a part of it too. So anyway. All right. Well, I hope y'all have a good night. Thank you guys for hopping on with me. I'm going to stop this recording.